Happy Sunday, y'all. Hey kids, I love you. I have about 3¼ pounds of stew meat. You know, chunked up stew meat. And I'm going to make slow cooker beef tips with like mushroom and onion and a gravy. Then you'll serve it like over mashed potatoes. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna season this stew meat with salt and pepper, okay? And I'll do a little on it whenever it gets in the skillet. And then I'm gonna take it over here to a hot skillet and we're gonna sear it. So I will come back when it's ready to go in. See? Just seasoning it, salt and pepper. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, my skillet is over here. It's hot. And all I'm going to do is sear this meat in batches on both sides. Let it get brown on both sides. Whoop. And then as I take a batch out, I will put it in the slow cooker, put more in. Okay? So I'll show y'all whenever this gets going. Okay, I have this first batch in here, so I'm going to season the other side with the salt and pepper, okay? And when it gets nice and brown on the first side, I'll flip this over. We're just searing it. We're not cooking it through. You just want it to get a good brown sear on both sides. And then I'm going to transfer it to the slow cooker. And I'll show y'all what that looks like. And then, see, I have this much left. So whenever I get this out in the slow cooker, I'll put this in. All right, y'all, I just flipped them. Do you see how they're nice and seared? That's how you want them to look on both sides. And it doesn't take that long when you have your skillet nice and hot. So I'll check back whenever they're all in the slow cooker. All right, y'all, the meat's all seared. Here's what it looks like. Yum, yum, yum. Nice and brown seared. Got a good dark brown sear on it. Now, we're going to put 1 small onion chopped. Just going to put that in here on top of it. We're going to put, I just bought these already sliced 16 ounces of mushrooms. I'm going to see how many I want to put in. It says 2 cups. Well, they cook down. I'm going to put them all in. And 16 ounces technically is 2 cups. So, there's that. Okay? Now, 1 clove of garlic through the press. Just put it in. 2 cans. I'm not sure if I should use 1 can or 2, but I'm going to put 2 in, okay, of golden mushroom soup. That stuff is good. Put that in there. My mom always put that on pot roast when she fixed pot roast. And the golden mushroom soup is good. Good, good, good. All right. Tablespoon of Worcestershire. We're just going to swag it, okay? Because, I mean, too much is fine. I always think of the Cajun chef. That's how he taught me to measure Worcestershire sauce. He just over-poured every measurement that he had with it. And then 3 cups of beef broth. We're putting it in here. And I have the slow cooker on high. You can do it on high. You can do it on low. If it's, let me see what I wrote down. Low for 5 to 6 hours, high for 3 to 4. But just let it cook until those beef tips are just completely tender. Okay? And that is all that there is to it. This is in here. It's a mess. It's a mess. It sure is. See, oh God, it's heavy too. Okay, that's all we've got. Just a big conglomeration of yummy stuff. I am going to put in a couple of bay leaves. One of the recipes I saw called for bay leaves, and I don't ever have them, but I bought some, so I do. I have a couple, and I'm going to put them in and let them stay there, and then I'll pull them out at the end, okay? And then that's all you do. Put the lid on it and let it cook. And I will check back in. Y'all, this stuff cooks down. It's gonna get so good. And what we'll do is we'll come back when it's done. You know, when you still have 30 minutes or so left, we're gonna mix some cornstarch and water, pour it in there, stir it, let that gravy thicken, okay? And I'll check back and let you know if I do anything else to it. All right? Love y'all. All right, y'all. This has been cooking for a good long while, like 5 hours, and it's been on high, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just good and tender. It's not overcooked. The meat is fork tender. I just want you to see what it looks like. And I'm gonna put this up. I've already fished I just put those 2 bay leaves in there, and I already fished them out, okay? And I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of cornstarch in this 1/4 cup of water here. And we're going to stir it in there. And thicken that juice that's in there. Make it gravy, okay? And I'm going to let that cook while I make some rice. And I'm going to serve it over rice. I thought about mashed potatoes, but I'm in a hurry because I've been out. So I'm just going to stir this in here. So you just making a slurry with the cornstarch and water. Stir it in cold water, it dissolves, and then you're just going to put it in here. And I'll probably let this cook about 30 minutes and thicken up. And it's going to be yummy. And I'll come back and show you when it's all plated up and ready to go. But that's how easy these slow cooker meals are, y'all. And there's not much tastes better than meat that's just cooked low and slow in liquid, and that gets so tender and flavorful. All right, I'll show you when it's all done. Bye. Okay, y'all, I've got my little bowl done up here. See? That's just some good old savory beef and gravy, onions and mushrooms over rice. Or you can put it over mashed potatoes. I'm gonna see what it tastes like. That's good. It tastes like beef and gravy. I mean, but tender. Y'all, this is very fork tender, spoon tender. I'm eating with a spoon. I can just... And anything saucy and gravy-ish is so good over rice or mashed potatoes. So, I'm starving. I've barely eaten anything today. I'm gonna go finish eating it. Sorry. Mouthful. Have a good Sunday evening. Love y'all. Love you kids. Chase, Emily. Love you so much. This is one of those good home, comforting home meals. And you saw all it took. Throw it in there. I went out shopping with my mom, been gone all day. Come home, threw together some minute rice. And there you go. You got a meal. We'll see y'all later.